Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Fez. I've decided to come back to this area because according to the map, it looks like there's potentially a number of exits I haven't found, including some secrets. And for the first time I realize I can simply walk behind this waterfall. It doesn't seem like there's like a hidden door back here or anything that I can interact with as far as I can tell. But I have at least tried that now. But let's see what else we might be able to do. Right, there's bombs in this area. And in terms of bombable spots, I don't know that I'm witnessing a whole lot right now. I think this is also the area that when it's nighttime, maybe the golden door lights up or something. And it's getting to be about like that. And then there's like some train tracks here, but there's no minecarts to go with them. And I'm just trying to make sure that I'm not missing... Okay, so yeah, as it turns nighttime, that golden door appears on the wall. That I presume I tried to bomb at some point. I don't specifically remember though, so... Well, that's not going to work. Maybe I can just loft the bomb from here. We'll give that a try. Alright, if I could bomb that open, that would do it. But I didn't think I would be able to. Okay, good to know. Where can I go from here, if anywhere? Through here. And then where? Where am I even right now? Kind of a crazy spot. Okay, well, I've made it here, which brings me to a place that I have gone before. Right, this was the vertical place, I remember. And this place is quote-unquote finished, but actually it's got a secret still, it seems like. In this place, is by any chance any of my treasure maps remind me of this spot? There's like a C on that one. And these are both kind of like 4x4 grids with a lot of things filled in vertically, kind of. I don't know that I recognize any of that here. So I don't think I'm going to succeed at that. And now some black holes have appeared. And I don't know why they appear, and it's usually you can leave the area and then come back, and they'll go away. The black holes, it just occurred to me, if they were platforms I could stand on, they are not. But if they were, that might be useful to me, maybe? I don't suppose I could throw a bomb into a black hole? Let's find out. Or blow up the black hole? Doesn't seem like I can blow up the black hole. Can I actually, like, throw the bomb into the black hole? Yeah, it seems like the black hole had no interaction at all with the bomb there. And it is relatively difficult for me to avoid these hazards. Yeah, I mean, I did it. Oh, and there's a surface up here that I'd never realized before. Okay, well, this is a way to progress up here anyway. So carefully avoid the black holes. And once... Oh! And once I'm up here... Oop, okay. Maybe I should move farther to the left? That helped. Well... Aha! I'm up here, and have I ever been in here before? Probably. Where does this take me? And where am I? No, this is a new spot. There's a treasure chest, there's some cube bits, and it's got a mushroom. Oh, of course, mushrooms are bouncy in every video game. In case you were wondering how mushrooms behave, they're bouncy. Now you know. Okay. So we got bouncy mushrooms. And I guess I want to bounce over here and then bounce up here. And try to get my momentum going. Not so good. So maybe I will need to rotate. So from here, yeah, that's fine. And we got like a fox and like, it's a quick brown fox that seems to be jumping over a lazy dog. I get your reference. Also, there is some text to translate here, so let me do that. Well, you are going to believe this, but it reads, the quick brown fox. Okay, so we found the quick brown fox. Great. There's also a nice birdie over here guarding one of the cubits. Can I stand on top of this? Yes. Can I rotate into either of these? This one looks a little bit closer, maybe? Oop! Yeah, okay. What do we have inside here? Probably a key? No, it's a red cube that has some text on it. You have found an ancient artifact! Oh boy, I've been wondering about artifacts. Is it going to give me a power? I got some Steam achievement that might have said something about a sword I didn't see. I think this was used to write. Okay, artifacts should show up in my inventory. Here we go, artifacts. Cool, I can look at it. So let's read. That is P. I think that's A. That is E. And that is B. P-A-E-B? That seems a little strange. Is there any way that I can... Oh, I can also look at the top. Oh, so there's possible other rotations. But what did I say? P-A-E-B, and then up here, that would be a U or a V. And down here, again, I'm not sure how to rotate it. Like, that could be an L, but it could be a bunch of things. How to reason about how I am supposed to look at this thing. Because all the rotations will end up having different meanings for the letters. Because now, instead of that being an L, now it would be an F. Because all of these there's kind of basically like 6 characters that have 4 orientations, and that makes 24 letters in the alphabet. And then K and Q are shared. U and V are shared. That's the other one. Yeah. Okay. All right, well, I got an ancient artifact, and I don't know what it means. And you know what? I'm going to actually stop and go take a look at the Steam achievement I just got. Mightier than the sword is the writing artifact. So it's some kind of pen, I guess. Okay. And once again, I just want to look at this again. So that was P. And that was E. And that one's not N. Wasn't there an N in here, possibly? I mean, unless I rotate it around. Okay, it's a writing artifact. What do I think I do with this? Are there places that I think I needed to write something? Also, how are we doing map-wise in terms of completion? That's not the map button. This is the map button. It's now gold, so it's suggesting that we've gotten all the things that we needed to get from this area. So I'm able to read, and now maybe I would be able to write? Is this a suggestion? Also, how do I get here without taking fall damage and dying? Oh, it turns out I could just drop down there. It's just fine. And it doesn't look like there's anything any farther down. And the black holes have gone. All right. And here is a thing I could stand on. It has Tetris pieces. The owl. Okay, you. I have seen iconography in both the Moai Head Temple area as well as the abandoned city in neon lights that appears to be an owl. And it occurred to me that on the Polytron boot up screen that we saw in episode 1, it also said something about birdie bios, and you would be a bird. And so I think you are important. Oh, I can talk to it. The many are one. The one is many. It's a wise old owl who's giving us an impenetrable, meaningless riddle. Okay. I'm trying pressing various buttons in front of this thing, but no ideas here yet. I think it will involve me, like, doing some kind of magic dance here or something. I don't know. Okay. Also, is it meaningful that, like, of this waterfall, like, the right one is open and the left one is not? I don't know. There are so many things that I do not know. Oh boy. Wrong button. I wanted to open the map again. So it suggests that there's a number of different exits out of this place that I have not found, including at least one secret, I think is my read here. So where are the exits I have not found in this place? Like, I think I tried... Actually, I don't know that I tried swimming. But it never seems to be that there's anything there, and I can always just get back just by doing that. So I don't think trying to swim far away is going to be valuable. Obviously, there's an exit through here when it's nighttime, and this glows in gold, and I do some magic incantation that would do something. What are the other non-obvious things I have not thought of? Because there are more hidden exits than are accounted for. And also there is this bomb here. And did I ever open anything with the bomb? I guess I did open the way into this area right here with the bomb, actually, come to think of it. So that might have been the only thing. And then this was the whole bomb zone, right? Let's just double check. But this was like the mineshaft area, I believe. Yes, and in this area is also already completed. So I think that's everything that I needed to do here, at least at this moment in time. So perhaps that's the only thing to do with the bomb in this zone. And so it looks like there's still like multiple other exits I have not found. Perhaps they would only be findable with a treasure map or some other clue along those lines. In which case, I might just be kind of out of luck for the moment. Is there any other interaction I've not considered? There were black holes here last time I was here. Is it possible that there's something else in this area I haven't witnessed? Because the black holes were in my way? I don't think so. I don't think so. Alright, well, then I guess I'm not sure what to do here, and let me go find somewhere else to look. So I've not been to this area above the bell in a while, and I don't know that I really explored it much at all. Yeah, it still has qubits, apparently. Yeah, I think I peeked in here and decided I wanted to do more at the bell area, and then turned around in a previous episode. Alright. And so... is this the same door I just came through? No, this is the place with the... right, okay, that puzzle that I still have no idea how to do. With the 4 pushable blocks. I have spent a little bit of time thinking about that since the last time we were there. And I do not currently have any new insights. Okay, so there's definitely a qubit there and there. And also a place to use some bombs over here. Very nice. Is there any way that I can get around to the front from here? Not necessarily easily. So yeah, forget easily. How would I do it at all? It seems like I need to bomb through here, but I don't currently have possession of any bombs. And I don't think I can jump high enough to get possession of the bombs. Dot, what do you suggest? Dot has nothing interesting to contribute to this conversation. Ah, here's where I climb. Okay. That's all it took. Now I'm up here, and I think I can make this jump. Yes. And the bomb itself, is this pick-upable? It is. Okay, so. Pick up, put down, explode open door, obtain qubit, and also obtain way to go from front to back. Is this a jump that I can make? It sure is. Okay. We're succeeding at platforming. To the surprise of everyone. Here's another qubit. Great. And now I'm a little bit higher than I was before, which enables me to get up to the top, and we'll actually get to a new door that we've not previously unlocked. What will we find here? It is a place with the cubit hiding around the back side. I think I can just go pick that up. Like, watch this. Hiya! Got it. Also, that's a whole nother cube. Fantabulous. I'm up to 10 cubes. 16 would be needed to open the next big door. Where do I suppose I'm going? Probably here. That seems fantastic. And I hear a cubit. There's one above me. And there's also a door right here. So I guess let's go ahead. Let's try to get the cubit first, for whatever reason. Although, how would I do that? I guess I can do this. And then if I transfer over to this side, then from the side view I can climb up here. I'm getting it. Here we go. Well, I could just get the cubit now. So there's that. And then, oh, I can, oops. Not from there, though. Alright, let me make it back there. So is it possible for me to jump high enough? Oops. That drops me down. But if I jumped from the inside and then tried to grab on the outside, I think that would have worked. So I think I do know what I'm supposed to do there now. So I think I want to do this. Yeah, there we go. And now let's hold on while I just look around. Here is a great place to come around and get to the top and discover a treasure chest. And in said treasure chest, is it going to be a key? It's a key! Those seem to be the most common treasures, and this one was actually not all that difficult once I thought about it. So from here, looks like I just want to climb down because we've kind of gotten all the things. And now we can actually go and check out this door that I previously skipped. So let's see what's inside. Oh, and, I didn't think about the shape of that with regards to my treasure map. Let's take a look. The place I just came from apparently is not complete. It doesn't have a gold outline, I don't think. It just has a brownish outline, I think. In any case, there are cubits and a cube and a small gate in this area, apparently. So let's try to discover those things. Let's just take a quicker peek around the back, and I see the first cubit coming up. We've got some fancy music going on. So I suppose what I want to do is go over here. And then... How do I get to the other side? It feels like it ought to be possible from here. If I rotate like this. There we go. Now I'm here, and then I can rotate back, and now I can get the cubit. Got it. Okay. Then I can continue climbing, as one does. I can step through here, which brings me into a different section, which provides me with different climbing affordances that I had previously. Next cubit is near the bottom left, and if I wanted to get to there, can I make that jump? I might be able to. I can indeed. Great. And it just threw me back here. That's fine. Where do I think I'm going next? I can't make this jump. And if I were over here, is that better or worse for me? It's kind of better in the form of, here's another cubit. So good job, me. And I could get to the front over here and then continue my ascent toward the Cube of Destiny. Dot is interested in the Cube of Destiny. I am too. I'll get there, Dot. You hang tight. So it looks like I want to transition through here. And then I can climb the rest of the way. Seems straightforward enough. Alright. Tangible progress with relatively minimal puzzle solving. But that should bring me to 11 cubes if I've been counting correctly, and sure enough. And there is a warp gate, and this area is gold. And so it looks like if I take the warp gate, it's going to take me to a new place. So maybe this is a new warp gate? Let's find out. Actually, before I find out, I just want to take a better look at this tree that I did not look carefully at all four sides of. And I'm glad I took a look. So the warp gate, I think, just would bring me back. And so this is a way for me to go, quote-unquote, forward, I think? Yes. Something is preventing you from changing your perspective in this area. And then Dot goes flying off. I bet it's this totem-like thing over here. That must be it. Okay. So yeah, sure enough, my shoulder buttons that normally change perspective are not doing that. And so can I destroy the totem or disable it somehow? I did not get a good look at it before, but as I climb up closer to it, now I'll be able to. Hello, totem. You appear to be shrugging your shoulders at me. I don't know what's going on. I'm just a totem. Alright. Can I... I don't think I can make this jump, but I'll try. Doesn't appear that I can make that jump, and without the power of rotation, can I make it on top of this tree? Also seems to be a no. Do I recognize... Does that look like where I am? I guess just the square purple building is what's being featured in the totem. But yeah, it's showing me the back side of it, I believe. Interesting. So yeah, there definitely is a rotation that exists. I just cannot access it currently. It's very close. I'm going to try once more to just see if I can succeed at platforming. Hey! No, I don't think I can. Looking through the cracks in the tree canopy where the red is shining through, I see pretty colors. I see some interesting square grid patterns in the background. But there is nothing that really suggests what I could do here. And so there are still qubits. It suggests that there might be multiple qubits, and I only see the one, but I guess the others would be hiding, yes, on the opposite side, and I can't rotate my perspective due to the totem. The totem, in terms of its own iconography, in addition to the shrugged shoulders, also contains, like, the square surrounded by another square that we've seen in a number of spots. So perhaps that's at least suggestive of some power or something I might get in the future that might enable me to disable the totem. But for now, we've witnessed that area. So now let's actually go step back through the warp gate. And back up to the big picture of what all remains for us to explore. And so, is this just going to bring us to the normal place? And I still haven't gotten two-way fast travel anywhere. These have all been one-ways, kind of at various dead ends, so far as I can tell. This still has not lit up if I talk to Dot. A warp gate. You have to find other gates first, then they'll connect. Okay, so that has brought me back here to the center, and I'm capable of zooming out just to see the big picture. And so... yeah, there's many unsolved bits, but I'm unsure which of them I should be trying to solve. So, I'll go poke around until I can find something. As I'm exploring around, I'm now in the classroom in the abandoned city. This mural here on the wall is the same mural that appeared on the wall of the room that I got the first treasure map in episode 1. And so it's like the same set of Tetris pieces. I did verify that between episodes. There's another tower of Tetris pieces. Here's a couple of columns of Tetris pieces, and they're also, and a row of Tetris pieces, and they're labeled with these little squares with little cutouts. And then there's a Fez guy over there, and I guess is that a 6x6 set of things? That 6x6 set of things, sorry, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons, in the upper left reminds me of the cube shards area, I suppose. And I still, what am I supposed to do with this supposed writing artifact? Like, where can I do writing? I'm at a chalkboard right here. Can I write? I'm gonna try to interact with the desks or the chalk. Doesn't seem like I can write in here. And then this... It occurs to me it could be like a map of the world. Like if you fold it up and make the world a cube. And so the white bits are like the Arctic and the Antarctic, and then the green bits are the continents, and the blue is the ocean, and the bottom left thing here is some kind of like scale grid or whatever, like showing miles or something, maybe. But I don't have any other meaning to ascribe to it other than that. No way to like translate it into actions for me to perform in game. But in any case, yes, one of a number of mysterious rooms that definitely has writing on the wall and appears to contain a secret that I have not yet found, but I'm just re-exploring and trying to find stuff. There is an alternate exit inside the lighthouse. Okay, so I'd never found that. So basically, here is the front door of the lighthouse, and I just never noticed that there was a door on the back side. So where has this brought me in terms of the world map? It's brought me over here. There are cube bits to be found. Let's quickly rotate through the world. Okay, I get it. Are these gonna, like, kick me off? Okay. Can I just sit inside and wait patiently? It seems like it. Okay, this doesn't seem bad. All things considered. And it seems like any angle of approach I make doesn't matter, because all of them get me up here, I think. Okay, so let's grab my qubit. There we go. And then let's see where this is going to take me. It says back to the lighthouse. Now I'm on top of the lighthouse, and so that's how I get up here. Okay. That was like the lighthouse staircase. And so now I have completed those bits. There apparently is still a secret here and possibly 2 other exits from the lighthouse. So while I'm here, I can now reach this for the first time. And there's a doorway over here. Okay, so here's at least one of the exits. Okay, some things are happening again. Good news, everybody. And this has brought me to this place, where there's like a... It almost looks like a wheel that I would turn below me on some kind of machinery. So let's see. There was nothing up top where the bird is, right, on the tree? I don't see anything up there. The door I came through is actually kind of over there. Interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting things happening with the three-dimensionality going on here. Okay, so. Dot has something to say. This is a pivot. Push X on either handle to spin the pivot one way or another. Ah, okay. When I was talking about the interesting things happening with the geometry, there is a case of exactly that. Because now, if I could actually jump up there, which apparently I cannot, can I climb up there? Yes. Because I could climb up here, and then fall back down there, I think, or jump over there or something. So I'm here now. Where do I want to be? Yes. Okay, great. And so now, if I step through here, I end up here where the ladder is. Okay. I get the idea. I'm rotating a part of the scene as opposed to rotating my perspective by using the pivot. And that has brought me up here where there is a doorway. And the doorway seems to be the main feature. And so it looks like there might be a secret here as well, but let's just go ahead and take the doorway and see where this brings us. Another stairway-ish looking place. What am I climbing to? Well, apparently a cubit. So yes, please. Can I jump all the way up here? I don't think I can. How would I... What I would do is... Come on, brain. You can do it. Jump, rotate, rotate, and then catch the ladder. I caught the ladder on the other side. I'm still on the other side. Oh, here's a pivot, though. Ha 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 ha. So I press X to interact. And do it again. And now the ladders are connected to one another. Got it. Great. And then I can come around here. It looks like there might be a sign I want to read over there as well. Also, I got a cube. We're up to 12, 3/4 the way to opening another door. What does this say? That says, I believe, Z, U, or V. So this is 1/2 of what we saw in the abandoned city that said like N, U, or V, Z, U, or V. What does it mean? I do not know. Apparently there is a treasure chest somewhere in this area, and also there is a room. And inside the room, oh, it's transitioning me to a new zone of somethingitude, which also has the ZU sign at the top, and also has a person laughing on the side, and also has a number of the symbols that we've seen before with squares with the corners cut out, and much more geometry. Where am I in the world map? A whole new place that I came from there, but there was apparently a chest there that I missed. I am curious about the chest, and so before I lose track of it, a chest might contain an artifact, for example. I'm going to transition back here and see if I can discover where said artifact might be hiding. Or sorry, artifact, where said chest might be hiding. So this is the bottom. Like, there's not a lot of space in here. I guess I could have just used look, but for some reason it's enjoyable to fall off the world. So if I were a chest, where would I be? Maybe the chest only appears after you've performed some certain action? That's plausible. I do note that above me on the wall there's 2 squares and a diagonal, which is one of the symbols that we've seen somewhat repeatedly. And obviously there was the sign with the ZU-NU. And I noticed to the left of me and to the right of me are kind of white-colored bricks as opposed to the green-colored bricks. Those would correspond to the letters C and O. Alright, so there are a number of things going on, potentially, but I don't know what to make of them, and I'm not sure where the chest could be hiding on that screen. So instead, we shall explore a new area. What will we find? Some new platforms that seem to open and shut, it looks like. Or rotate? Oh, while I'm standing on them, they change perspective on their own time. And I with them. Okay. An interesting gimmick. I'm not sure if it's particularly meaningful just yet, but let's continue exploring new rooms. Our exploration has paid off. We have been steadfast in our pursuit of cubits, and we have found another. This is another room that seems like the type of room that would hold a secret. Does it have a secret according to the map? It does not. I've gotten the only thing of value. It was the cubit. The room is surrounded by gold, saying that it's done. There's a chirpy bird over there, and another room over here. What does this room hold? Perhaps a cubit? No, it is transport to this area. Alright. We got some new music going on. There's apparently a treasure chest somewhere in here as well as some cubits. How am I going to make my first move here? And where is this in relation to everything else? Ah, there's a ladder here. My eyes failed to parse it originally. Okay. It would like me to go up. I would like to go up as well. I look forward to the day that up is the thing that's happening. These are moving rather swiftly, but so long as they go in their usual, there's only 4 possible orientations, I ought to be able to keep up and figure things out. So I guess I will jump to the one on my left next. There we go. And then I want to jump up to the right, it looks like. 3, 2, 1 now. Great. These are just smaller versions of the same platforms, I believe. Yes, so a little bit harder to balance. And it does look like I want to jump up to the one to the right of me. 3, 2, 1 now. And then I want to jump up here. And this looks like it's going to shoot me into the sky. I was correct. Interesting, and I didn't take fall damage. Is it because I grabbed the side? Maybe I don't take fall damage after being blown up into the air by this piston-y thing. Okay, how much of a running start can I get while I'm standing atop the piston? Running start! I didn't wait long enough. Is there a cue for when the piston is just about to go off? I don't know that there is, but I got enough of a running start that time. Why do these exist? I see, there's a parkour challenge. I will be great at this. Okay, so far so good, actually. Alright, and am I somewhere new? Yes, there's a piston to my left over there that I haven't been on before. Now it's to my right. And now it'll be to my left again. Okay. Alright, but I need to somehow time it so I have some rightward momentum as this thing is going. And I don't know how to figure out when this thing's about to go. That was too early. Also, this one doesn't seem like it's maybe going to shoot me as high. I might be wrong about that. Alright, I managed to get the momentum timing. Let's take a look around. There's a cubit. Hello, cubit. You've become one with my inventory. Now I face the challenge of figuring out how I'm going to get out of here. I see that there are vines to my left. And so that is the way that I get out of here. And then from said vines, I can then climb back up and continue my ascent. Great. Is there any angle of approach that's particularly good or bad? This next one looks good, so I'll take it. I have to know what happens if I'm standing on this thing and it rotates. That's what I thought was going to happen, but I figured it would kill me and respawn me, and so that's not so bad. And so basically it's just a platform I can only stand on for a short moment before it's going to change. These appear to be similar things, only rotating in a different whatchamadoodle. What if I am in the air? Okay, being in the air is fine. So it's only if you're standing on them that they're really going to be a hazard. These I have to like climb up on and then be in the air for a moment. Okay. For once, it's a platforming challenge that I'm not hating. There is a little red street sign over there that I don't know what to make of it, and it doesn't seem to be any particular iconography that I've previously encountered. Can I? Oops. Ooh, okay. So basically, when you come around, I want to grab, climb, and then jump off. Grab, climb, jump off. Great. Is there any better or worse way to... Yes. No. These take a while before they all go. And so I should be able to jump 2 of them and then jump in the middle. I think that's what I'm seeing. 1, 2, jump straight up. Ah, I jumped straight up. Maybe I can jump all 4 at once. Let's try that. 1. Oh, well, that didn't happen the way I wanted to, but it was kind of okay. So let's try what I was originally trying to do. I did that again, and that time it gave me momentum, okay. Oh no! Okay, it did reset me back at this spot. Okay, I did manage to make them all in one set of jumps. That's not so bad. Is there anything on any other sides of this place? That's not a doorway, is it? I don't believe so. And this one, it looks like I can just run across in between all of these little turny things. Still not spotting any doors, and there's an arrow pointing up in a signpost above me. So presumably I want to stand here. And then I want to climb up onto the next one. Great. And then I can climb up here. And then there's an opportunity to pivot. Dot is going to remind me. No, need a lift. Nuts and bolts are used to travel vertically. Ah, the pivot pivots the nuts and bolts. Okay, it's an elevator. Rotate with those to go up or down. So hold. And then... Hey, I found a treasure chest. Okay. I guess first let's get the Q-bit, and then I'll try to get the treasure chest. Do I think I could jump to the treasure chest from here? Maybe yes. Maybe no. Can I rotate the treasure chest closer? Yes. Haha! Take that, treasure chest. Oh, and the bolt goes back down so that I can reattach to it again later. Oh, and it's a 4th treasure map. I believe that's my 4th. Let's double check. It is. Do I recognize it? Maybe the upper left says BE on the left and CU or CV on the right. Okay, the bottom left just has 2 overlapping squares we've occasionally seen. The bottom right does look familiar. And then, if the bottom right were familiar, I think it's suggesting that there's some secret way up high in the sky above that. But I don't know when or where or how. But now we have a 4th treasure map to investigate at some point in time. So from here... It looks like I could find my action button, climb up once again. Is the screen I'm on the one that was being described by that treasure map, now that I'm thinking about it? Because I am ascending very high into the sky. So perhaps... I like this elevator mechanism. It's an easier platforming mechanic for getting verticality than I'm accustomed to in this game! As you can see. Alright, so other than this doorway, is there anything else obvious on this building? Not that I can see, so let's enter the doorway and see where it brings us. It has brought us to a place with an exclamation point. And possibly some type of end of the road for this particular branch. Alright. Well, that's fantastic, but I think at this point, we'll have to save this for another day. So I'm going to say that I hope, as always, that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Fez!